Good morning. I was gonna get up a little earlier because I thought about being on the water at 6 o'clock, but I didn't get up until like 5:55, and then the dogs needed to go out and all that. So it's 6:30. It's gonna be good enough. I believe it's supposed to start like raining and snowing and icing and stuff like that around 9, I think is what I read. So hopefully we beat it out. Oh, windshield washer fluid's low. Dang it. Okay. So, not going any crazy areas. I'm just gonna head down the road here from the house and just jump on the creek, heading back up towards Main Street. Locals would know it's the old mills or the old dump road is where I'm headed. I'm just gonna get off where they put the new bridge in and jump in there and walk my way up to the house, and then I'm gonna sweet talk Joy into giving me a ride back to the car when I get back to the house. I'm pretty sure she'll do it. She's pretty good like that. If not, then I'll just walk back there. I don't know, it's about a mile away, but I know, I'm sure, because she loves me, she'll give me a ride back. So we're gonna head down there. Oh, there's a bump in the road. Gonna head down there and see if we can rustle up some grub. I don't know if you say that about fish, but that's what we're gonna try to do. Try to catch something. I know they've been hitting this part probably pretty good. Not as good as they did the old park where I took you guys. Man, tracks everywhere. This is a little bit more of a off the beaten path for a little bit. So hopefully we find some holes that people haven't quite gotten into yet. And I don't know if there's a parking spot over here anymore because they put this thing in. Oh, there's Turkey. Hey. I'm gonna just pull off into the ditch, I think, and see if it stays here. I hope it does. All right, let's get into some fish. Since it's early, the fish might not be all sunken holes everywhere. They might be out in some of the more flat water too, not really needing to hide away from the sun. And so I'm gonna try not just fishing the deep stuff, but fishing some of the slack water or some of the slower moving areas as well, where it's got a little bit of depth, and see if we can pick something up that's not just holed up. So we're gonna cast up through this little flatter area. We got a little bit of faster moving water up there, but down through here it still looks a little deep, and it looks like a good little spot of fish might be kind of just hanging out, looking to pounce on something to get some breakfast. Let's give it a try. never have a lot of faith in this slower moving water. I just always feel like, oh, you guys see that bird? I don't know if that was a kingfisher or what, but it's pretty cool. I just always feel like, oh, you guys see that bird? I don't know if that was a kingfisher or what, but it's pretty cool. I just always feel like, oh, you guys see that bird? I don't know if that was a kingfisher or what, but it's pretty cool. Anyways, it's a little bit slower moving water that's all about the same depth, but it's a stone bottom here where a fish could be just hanging out in front of one of these rocks, so you never know. There might be one, there might not be one. There's probably not one today, just because I'm trying to look for them. But you don't want to pass up that opportunity and go right by a fish that might be hanging out there. So we give it a try. This time, it didn't happen. We'll move upstream a little bit more. I had to work my way back downstream a little bit. Get up on the bank. I figured that there was going to be definitely some times that I would run into spots where I really wish I had hip boots on, and that was one of them. Thought I got a video of it, but I think I hadn't hit the record button. So I'm gonna, once I get back down by the stream side, I can discuss what I was talking about. Anyway, I found a field edge here, and I'm gonna work my way around that deeper spot and pop back down in. The reason I couldn't get past it is there was a bunch of, there were two trees that had been uprooted on the edge of the stream, and I was thinking about it the other day. My daughter asked me, "Hey Dad, what are causes of erosion?" Which she knew most of them, but I was just standing by a great example. I'm gonna pop back down here. There's two big, I think they're sycamore trees. Let's see here if I can get a good view. This would be one awesome table base. Anyways, these trees here. This is for you, Brenna. Look at these trees. Oh, if I can get it around there. Trying. That's the bases of them. They were hooked in right next to the stream. And the stream got high, and that water cleared all the roots out. And probably a little bit of wind gave some help. So there's two, Brenna, that's two sources of erosion right there. Wind and water at work together. They tag teamed that thing. I don't know why I'm talking to Brenna. She told me she's not gonna watch any of these videos, and she says, I think I've told you before, she said, "What is this, Dad, your midlife crisis?" And so she said she's not gonna help out in that, in furthering the crisis. I hope this spot works out. So I walked about 500 yards upstream to cross to get back down to this spot. I couldn't get there from the other side. It looked pretty good with that tree tipped over there, and oh man, that was right where I wanted it. The fish didn't agree. I'm gonna fish down through here first and work my way up that direction. There might be something down in this more slack water and along that edge that I might be able to get into before I get up there. So we'll give this a shot. Right along that. Well, a little bit closer would have been good. I don't know if they probably make amber lensed polarized glasses that would maybe make it to where it's not dark. I have some sunglasses that are polarized. That would help right now. My buddy Tony, the other day, I was talking to him. He's like, "Oh, did you wear polarized glasses? Man, you should have worn them." But I didn't. But the only ones that I have are a darker sunglass, darker tint. For a sunny day like bass fishing or trout fishing. But it really does help. There's a lot of glare on this water, and I know I could see right to the bottom with polarized lenses, but I don't have them. So should tell Tony to pick me some up or let me borrow his. I guarantee there's one in that hole. I just don't know if I can catch him or not. Well, we'll start here. Working my way up to this next little hole here where there's a bunch of root wads right in this area. So check out that. There's a goose right there. And it's wondering what is going on. It says it's not goose season. What's this guy doing? Let's sneak up here to it. It's probably gonna take off, but it was gonna do the same thing anyways. Oh, she's like, hey, you're getting close to me, buddy. You're okay. I know. Honk, it says. Oh, yeah. Just had ourselves a nice little goose encounter. And now we're going to try to, even though I feel like I'm on the wrong side of this hole, we're going to give it a shot. I would have liked to have been able to cast over into this deep and work it across. Oh, hey, we got one. There we go. It's a pretty one. Stay on, baby. Ah. I think this is a stock fish because they said they stocked rainbows. It looks like a rainbow to me. Let's see here if we can flip it up over this bank. Whoop. There we go. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, that was fun. Oh, it took a swipe at it and then caught it in its eye. Sorry, fish. There we go. Look at that. All right, we're gonna toss it back in. All right, buddy. That was not as graceful as I was hoping. That was fun. All right. I'll clean the slime off my hands on the grass here. Get you guys a nice up-close picture of the ground. Let's try that again. Got some leaves on my spinner, a little bit of everything else. There we go. Thought this hole looked promising. I'm sure if you got the right angle on it in the first cast, there's a good chance of catching one in this little spot. Some sticks that the beavers chewed on. That's pretty cool. Right here. Look at that. See their teeth marks all the way around that? They just, in the wintertime, they just chew the bark off of those branches. Here comes the train. All right. I'll say it again. Last cast. In this spot, anyways. Now that I'm next to the stream, I can wash my hands. They're a little fishy. That's okay. That's the smell of success, right? Ooh, it's chilly. Gotta do the ABCs when you're, don't want to catch the fish flu. Looks like some okay water here too. And I caught a branch. There we go. Let's see if we can do that again. Not the branch part. So here's some good looking water right here. Try to sneak in there. Not too bad. A little tighter to that bank, if we can. I think right up towards the head of this little piece. If I get it right in that. Oh yeah, right there, that's where I was looking. Come on, fish. Don't make me a liar. You're making me a liar. I'm a liar. Dang it. One more try. Oh. See, when you're pushing the envelope on trying to sneak it through, a lot of times you get the branch, but a lot of times you can get right where you want to too, right there. That was nice. Just makes you a better caster when you have to try to sneak it into little areas like that. I asked Joy if she wanted to come with me the other day, and she said, I've done that before. All I do is catch trees. When we were kids, I brought her up the stream the one time, and 1 or 2 times. I think she came just because she wanted to hang out with me, which was sweet. But she did try, and she's right. She did catch a bunch of trees, but I just caught a tree 3 times in that spot. I didn't catch any fish in that spot, but just, it's okay. That's pretty. Starting to snow. Let's try this spot. That's kind of cool. Oh. They weren't into that, if there was one there. It's been a long time since I've taken this stream walk, and it has definitely changed a lot. I'm gonna try to put one right past that. Hopefully miss the branch that's hanging out, but get it as close to it as I can. Ugh. Look at that. Maybe when I come across that opening, trying to bring it straight through that spot, did what I wanted it to, and I didn't have any action there. Okay, back up to testing the height of my boots. I really wish I had hip boots with some felt bottoms on them, because these rocks are pretty slippery. I've been taking some 4 and 6 inch slides here once in a while. All right, see that over there? Right where that cuts around that corner? Man, it looks pretty promising. And right where, see it splits and there's a little island of stone, I'm gonna bring this piece of current right down into those branches and see what happens there. I'll hit that a couple times, then I'm gonna move up and hit right into that bank. Let's see here. Let that current drag me right under those branches, maybe. Didn't quite get me under as far as I wanted to. Cast a little closer to it. Oh, here we go, bring it over there. Looks good to me. I'm gonna put it right in between those branches there. Yep, this is the spot. Dad would say, drift a salted minnow right under there. And that would probably be the ticket. Somebody's stairs are up there on that little jam. All right. Work that corner a little bit. Let's see here. So just because I'm not getting a bite doesn't mean there's not one in there. I'm just not doing what they want. There's definitely a fish in this spot. without a doubt. Some beautiful weather right about now. I'm not even halfway home yet, so I'm probably gonna need to stop trying to fish every single spot and pick and choose. I chose this one, and it doesn't seem to be doing what I wanted to yet, but there's a big bend right there. It looks pretty promising. Right across here. Oh, oh. I think I saw something trailing it just then, but could have been just wishful thinking. Hey birds. I don't know if you guys hear those pretty things singing. Got a chickadee over my head. I got a that's him. I think it's a chickadee. Hey, hey buddy. Looking pretty up there. Oh. There's another spot right around the bend. I see it. You don't see it yet. I haven't turned that way yet. Right up there. That's where we're gonna head. Keep heading upstream. Gotta get my camera equipment. All right. So I don't know how many of you fish walking downstream and how many of you fish upstream, or if you don't really care, but I've always tried to go upstream. And part of it is when you're spinner fishing, you want to come across the... Hey, we're getting close here, people. Woo! Gotta stay on a rock. I don't know if we're gonna make it across this spot. I really want to, but you see that mud that I'm making right there? That's letting the fish down below know something's happening. That's my theory, anyways. So I like to stay going upstream so that if I'm crossing, any of the fish that I'm wanting to go after haven't been disturbed with muddy water. I think we've run into the issue of we can't get across that spot, and we'll have to fish it from the wrong side. What I feel is the wrong side. See, I'd want to cast in and bring it down across this area. I can't really do that. I'm kind of good with, well, almost thought I had a bump there. I'm kind of good with the one fish that I caught so far, just because I've gone on fishing trips where you don't catch anything. So when you catch one about a third of the way through your adventure, feel like it was a success. And I don't really, anything after that fish is a bonus. And I decided there was no sense in killing that one. I wasn't really going after dinner or anything this time. Joy told me the other day that she's not really into trout, just because you have to pick around the bones. So I even pulled it off for her and tried to give her a bite of it, and she said no, she wasn't really wanting any. So I guess I gotta go catch something else if she's gonna have dinner. Guess what? It's deep right here. Well, let's see. Let's see what we can do. Well, I didn't have the camera on. You guys missed out. I had a guy call me that I drive for medical treatments, and so I called him, and I decided I'd test the level of my boots, and I got to where I was about 6 feet away from the bank, and it was getting deeper and deeper, and I decided I was running for it. I told Hank, I was like, man, ow, I just got my feet soaked. I filled my boots right up. Said, I am not Jesus, I cannot walk on water. But I did, I got across the bank, and I took my boots off and poured them out. I got some nice wet feet, but they're warming up now. I was gonna reenact it and go back in the water so I could pour the boots out for you, but I am not doing it on purpose. This water is cold. Snow slowed down a little bit. I'm on a flat right now, but it has some depth to it. So I'm just trying to cast near some bigger rocks and things to see if something might be hiding out. But I'm not really having any success in this area. Another train going by. I think that's the third one I've heard already this morning. I've seen this little log jam from driving by. The road's right up there. I don't know if you can see. Right up there. And I've thought, man, there's got to be a trout down there in that spot. Water was a little bit higher that day that I was thinking about it. But this flows around this spot pretty good. Swing up around the corner a little bit. Right over there against the edge, I think, is where the fish will be hanging, or right underneath everything. Just gonna give it a few tries from every direction. Sometimes you just need to take a break, I guess. So, I said, I'm gonna make a cast up there, or something. And then, boom, this happened to my reel. Came out in a big old knot. So, while I was trying to get the knot out, my lure where I had cast got hung up in a tree, the tree in the water. So as I tried to hand line it back after cutting my line, I lost my lure right about there, maybe. So somebody wants to scuba dive. Well, while I was doing that, I figured I'm gonna tie up, so might as well put a new battery in. So I got a new battery in because that one was at like 10%. And took the backpack off to do the battery and to do the put the lure on, and figured there's no time like the present to put my Alaska Fish on Charters hat. This might be where all the magic happens. Oh. There we go. Look at this. Puppy got after it. Good thing I love those dogs. Well, I'm gonna tie another lure on, and then we make her the rest of the way up stream and get home. I won't bore you with tying. We'll just get some fishing going. Well, I decided that was enough of that. I cut out the stream early. It's snowing and raining. Oh, and there's Fisher. He's wondering who the guy is walking down the street talking to the camera. Hey, boy. Hey. Hey. It's me. Brielle's out here taking him out to go potty. That's the end of the fishing trip. time to get inside and see what everybody's up to. I'm editing tonight's video, and I just figured out that I didn't do an ending clip. So that's what this is. What do you guys think about the hat there? It's been a long time. I used to wear my hat like this all the time, but I haven't had hair long enough to push back. Look at this stuff. It's like, wow. Anyways, it's crazy. Quarantine haircuts. Check out the veggies. They're doing pretty good. These guys here, those are green beans, and then we got some squash and a bunch of sunflowers over there and some beets, and anyways, it's doing well, but I wish it was nice enough outside to put some stuff on the ground, because I think we're getting too far ahead of ourselves. Anyways, I hope you all liked tonight's video. It was more fishing than catching, but I had a nice walk in the stream. I don't even know how long this thing's going to be. The more videos, clips I've been editing, I'm thinking, oh crap, this is going to be a long one. But it was a pretty good long trip up the stream, and I've actually deleted a bunch of videos. You're not even getting all of it. So, but you've already seen it now, so great job in making it all the way through to the end. You guys are doing great. One fish that whole walk, but it was nice. It was a nice little rainbow, and it was hopefully it'll do all right with that hook was like in its eyebrow area. I think its eye's still good, but you never like that. Anyway, I don't know when the next fishing trip will be. I'm working on tomorrow's video already. It's the last 2 days into one. Have a project I was working on. I got it finished. So you guys will get that tomorrow. It's Thursday night, and that means we got one more day of the week, and then we all made it. Great job, everybody. So I just want to thank you all for watching the videos. Hopefully you enjoyed the fishing trip. I really enjoyed going out on it. Besides the rain and snow and sleet and all the other stuff that was going on, that was just part of the package deal. I enjoyed even the weather. So thanks for going along with me. Hopefully, if you're a fisherman, you enjoyed at least the scenery. I know you would have probably liked more fish to be caught, but that's what they call it, fishing and not catching, right? Well, that's a pretty sad excuse. All right. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, and you could, that would be great. You could leave a comment down below, and hit the like button if you'd like. And that's that. Guys, enjoy your night. Hopefully enjoy the video. And we love y'all. Thanks for watching, and God loves you. And we'll see you next time. See you later.